Okay, let's do the rest of Flame Core with Rouge.
In terms of the Amigo characters, how would you rate Rouge?
What, on a scale of 1 to 10?
Well, like a scale of 1 to 10, and just a scale in terms of like worst to the best Amigo characters.
Okay.
So yes,
5 out of 10, and possibly one of the worst.
fair enough. Are there any Amigo characters that are actually fun to play as?
Let's see. That's quite tricky, actually.
I take that long pause as a no.
Some of them are good, but I'd be hard pressed to come up with one that I wouldn't mind using for long periods of time.
Would Silver?
Silver is the main character.
Yeah, but if you remember in Sonic's story, he is actually an Amigo character as well.
Oh, loopholes, eh? Well, Sonic then.
What is he an Amigo character as well at some point?
Well, just as you play as Silver in Sonic's Kingdom Valley, you play as a...
Ah, fair enough.
What was that? Oh! I'm not even going to comment on what that sounded like.
Are we coming up to the infamous cutscene now?
The infamous cutscene, oh yes.
Oh, yeah. What we said in the last part, Shadow has a decent story. I do think this is like one of the weaker aspects of his story.
And I just had the news turned up on the TV next to me and didn't realise. So you've been probably listening to the 11 o'clock news.
Oh, bless.
Indeed. I just love this cutscene, just love it.
It's just so over the top. Crazy sound effects.
Don't touch it.
Yeah.
Don't touch it! Don't touch it!
I love how Sonic's standing at the back. It's like, you guys do it and I'll just stand here.
Defend me, defend the franchise.
Rouge, you're expendable.
Indeed. And also a whore, but mostly expendable. Back for another round, Steelix?
I'm still Steelix. I'm still waiting for Chronicles where Amy calls you a tramp. You just looks like a demented starfish.
Demented starfish.
Defeat Iblis. No shit.
Doop 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 doop. Ooh.
How many parts is the Shadow playthrough? 17.
17, yep.
10 more parts to go.
I might as well take this opportunity, since we've spoken about this boss before, to plug another person's 06 playthrough. Let's see, in the relation videos, funny one always, and the always has 2 L's in the all. Oh yes.
What playthrough is he doing?
Sonic 06, of course.
Oh no. Oh, and of course, if you want your fix of Sonic 06, our good friend Steven, so Sonic Movies has just released the first 3 parts of his 06 movie.
And it's quite good, if I do say so myself. The guy who's doing the game footage is rather spiffing, if I do say so.
Yeah. Rather spiffy, but you watch it and you think, look mate, you should go out more instead of playing some games.
Yes, I agree completely there.
For those of you not in the know, whenever you see game footage in Sonic Movies 06 movie, it's actually Tom playing. A round of applause for Tom.
Thank you, Gareth, for that very thinly veiled insult.
Yeah, apparently originally Steven said to me his movie was going to be 4.5 hours long, which was going to be a pain to watch. But then he basically took out as much of the gameplay as he could. So now literally you only have the bare minimum of gameplay.
Oh, I recorded all that for nothing.
Well, I think he said the basic problem was that unlike his other movies, is that because there's so much like statistics on the screen, he can't actually make it look like a film. That's the problem he had with it. Because if you watch his SM1 playthrough, you actually don't see any like ring barriers or lives or anything like that. But of course, in this game, it's all over the screen, so he couldn't actually find a way to cover them up.
I'd love to know how he does that.
The magic of editing, I think. Well, I think in his first few ones, he literally just put it in widescreen, which is covered up in everything.
Crazy sucker.
Crazy sucker. I don't even want to mention what Iblis looks like. It's phallic, that's all you need to know.
What? How is he floating?
Just there's no propulsion to him whatsoever.
Mm.
It's like it's like we said in the last part. Iblis really just is a lame villain.
Ugh, so
He
boring.
has no personality whatsoever. He's just a giant demon. Because like admittedly, you could say that Chaos is nothing but a mindless villain, but at least Chaos was slightly cool, you know.
He was guardian of the Charles as well.
Exactly. You know, he had all those different forms he could take. Iblis is just a giant fire dragon. It's like, he's boring.
Yeah, and once the real role of Mephiles is revealed, so Iblis just gets turned into the second half of Solaris, really.
Yeah. I mean, I think Mephiles, you know, I think the game would have sufficed with just having Mephiles and Eggman, probably. Although, I honestly think the only reason Iblis is in this game is just to give Silver some half-baked villain. It is kind of a shame because Mephiles is such a good villain.
Oh,
He
definitely.
does just make Iblis just look like crap, especially that voice. I mean, that voice, and also I know some people hate Mephiles' design. I think his once his true form is revealed, it's actually quite creepy.
Crystal the Hedgehog. Stop dancing in midair, you freak.
Like I don't like what the he just randomly drop rocks that helps you get to him.
It would appear so, yes. Damn.
Like, if this isn't like Iblis meant to be like an ultimate life form or something like that.
A demon from hell.
Is that it? Fair enough. Who's the character then who Shadow basically says, you know, ultimate? You see, I've heard that whenever you oh, yeah, you're dead now.
That was fucking cheap, mate.
Oh, nice. But you haven't got any rings.
Yes, let's go pilfer some.
Hooray, ringage. But yeah, apparently isn't there a line where Shadow goes like he goes to fight someone, he goes like, "Ah, so you're a god. This might be a fair fight," or something like that.
That might
Iblis?
not be from this game.
Ah, fair enough. I thought it was. God, Shadow does look like a twat, doesn't he? Just
Come on, hit one is a dinosaur's testicle.
Can you imagine if this was used in like a feature film? People would just be like, "Bloody hell, mate, come on, hurry up." You know what would have made Mephiles the actual greatest villain of all time?
What's that?
If his first opening line was, "Wanna see me make this pencil disappear?"
It's gone.
That would have been just genius. Ha! And I thought my jokes were bad.
I thought my jokes were bad.
Wanna know why I use knives?
You can't savor all the little emotions.
How many of your friends would you say I've killed? 6.
Me and Great Zombie Ron, because he was around mine earlier today, just kept reciting lines over and over.
That's what I do when I'm at work. I just annoy people by going, "Kill the Batman!"
Me mostly because I like doing voice acting, and him because he's, well, a freak. And I mean that in the nicest way possible.
This is I mean, last time we spent the whole thing talking about Pokemon. Now we're just quoting lines from The Dark Knight.
Come on, Iblis, hit me!
I like this job. What is he doing? He's just a giant sperm riding around in lava.
Thanks for that image.
You made the chocolate icing. What?
Aw.
That is really bad.
Oh no,
That is-
he fell into the lava. How did he survive?
Even yeah, that's so retarded.
Even though considering he's fucking made of lava.
That's the end of that chapter.
That's the end of that chapter.
Why would he ever fall during this fight? Just standing there doing bugger all.
Need to stay focused.
Yes, you do, Shadow. Oh, Christ on a bike. Join
This
us.
game sucks.
Yes, it does. And join us in part 8 for more 06 shenanigans. See you then.
Bye bye.